Okay, I know we all watched the fight this weekend. A lot of people are mad that Netflix lagged every 5 seconds and stopped working, but so does Aaron Rodgers. His weekly fight to not throw an interception was more impressive than this fight. I don't want to spend too much time on the fight, but it was terrible. That was so bad. Yes, Mike Tyson was so bad, the Cowboys are thinking of offering a fourth for him. Thousands of people were disappointed at AT&T Stadium. Around here, we call that Sunday. A Disney Channel YouTuber now has more wins at AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys. Speaking of washed, get the Ravens in here. What happened to Justin Tucker? He missed 2 field goals within 50 yards. Not as easy as it looks. Even Bronny James can make 2 field goals. The Ravens have now lost 8 of their last 9 against the Steelers. Well, we both only have 3 playoff wins in the past decade. So. We had a guy from a Life Alert commercial and Kenny Pickett. You have an MVP. Look, I don't want to point any fingers. Baltimore, how do you score 2 touchdowns and lose to a team that didn't score any? John, what did you call on that 2-point conversion? A QB run. Then why wasn't Derrick Henry? Well, I don't know if you saw, but he fumbled. So. Get out. Okay. Before we move on, the Giants are starting Tommy DeVito over their $160 million quarterback. They should have a Black Friday deal, buy one, get no wins. Don't smile because it's over, cry because it happened. Speaking of, we now have Tommy DeVito versus Cooper Rush on Thanksgiving Day. This matchup is so bad, even Aaron Rodgers invited his family over for Thanksgiving. If the Pilgrims saw this matchup, they would have gone back to England. Okay, Eagles Commanders, while you're here, let's do your game. Philly, what is wrong with Jake Elliott? Nothing. Oh, really? Because he's missed more kicks than games Joel Embiid has played this year. What's up, guys? Great win this week. What is wrong with him? Is he concussed? Why would you think that? Just because he has his glasses on inside? No, because he hasn't said a motivational quote yet and he has personality. All right, moving on. Let's do Jacksonville, Detroit. The Jags' 46-point loss to the Lions is the worst in franchise history, surpassing their 44-point loss to the Lions. At this point, you would lose to the Lion from Madagascar. How has Doug Peterson not been fired yet? Mac Jones has ended more football careers than a torn ACL. Get him in here. What is your problem, man? Do you not know how to coach? No. What? No, I don't know how to coach. I don't know what any of the it is, and I'm scared. What are you talking about, you psycho? You don't know how to coach? Not everyone knows how to do everything. Coaching isn't the only thing. If you get to where you're going and it's a job interview and I'm the boss. I'm not in a job interview. Can we talk about the terrible officiating? Okay, no. And please tell Will not to bring mayonnaise to Thanksgiving this year. There's been some discussion on whether or not mayo belongs at the table. Well, he certainly doesn't belong on an NFL sideline. Gerard, your team is 3-7. You're kicking a field goal on the 2-yard line when your team is down by double digits and you can't get a stop. Can you repeat that? You are worse for Drake than Meet the Grams. Moving on, Browns Saints, get in here. This was a game between a coach who barely knows what he's doing and Darren Rizzi. The Cavs play tonight. Okay. Taysom Hill can play every position. The Browns can't even play one. Can we talk about the Jets now? Yeah, okay, sure. New York, on your final drive, Aaron Rodgers threw behind the line of scrimmage, threw over the middle, and then was sacked. You'd think he'd be better at throwing with how much he throws everyone under the bus. The Jets are now 1-5 after firing Robert Saleh. I haven't heard karma this bad since JoJo Siwa. Guys, Shador Sanders wants to be a Raider. Will you knock it off? He does not want to be a Raider. He tweets out, "Thank you, God," every time we lose. He's tweeting it out because it's Sunday and you just happen to lose every one of those. All right, we have to do it. The Chicago Bears once again lost to the Green Bay Packers. Jerry Jones and the Sun has become a better rivalry. The Bears at one point had 12 men on the field and not one of them had any idea what they were doing. Chicago, before you start yelling, I'm not gonna yell. This is just the new normal. Are they okay? You know what we should do? We should play them 4 times a year. That's a great idea. No. Then we can lose 4 times a year. Okay, get Matt in here. Yeah, get him in here. Matt, you lost again on the last drive of the game, this time by a blocked field goal. In our defense, in the past, we wouldn't have even gotten in field goal range, so we are improving. All right, just a couple more games. I don't ever want to hear that Joe Burrow does not look like an elite quarterback. The way his defense lets him down, he looks just like Drew Brees. You're welcome, everyone. The Chiefs are no longer undefeated. Yes, people were so busy scripting the fight, they forgot to script this game. Josh Allen and the Bills gave the Chiefs their first loss since December 25th of 2023. I guess you could call that Last Christmas, Taylor's version. Will you stop that? If he could read, he'd be very upset right now. Lastly, the Dallas Cowboys fumbled twice in one play and their stadium is falling apart. I haven't seen that much ass in Arlington since Mike Tyson's. And with that, the Cowboys' 2024 season comes to an end. It's time to close the curtain.